Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to change the grip on your knife and also how to twirl it. These are flashy tricks, they're not very practical. Changing the grip on your knife is a little more practical as opposed to twirling, which is just purely for show. But both are pretty fun to learn. Right off the bat, don't use a sharp knife. Find something that's at least 12 inches long to learn with so you have a good place to find your balance point. And if you can, try it with a drumstick or a training knife before you actually go to something that has an edge or even a point on it, because that's obviously going to be a lot more dangerous. Okay, so the technique I use for changing from a saber grip to a reverse grip is also the exact same that I use for changing from reverse grip to saber grip. So I'm here. I like to grab slightly lower on the knife to give me room to work with. And what I do is I keep my palm underneath the knife at all times. That way, in case I slip up or my hands are, say I mess up on the technique, I've still got the base of my hand underneath the knife and I don't drop it. So what I do is wrap my index finger over to the side of my thumb, like that. Okay? And I'm going to basically scissor the knife between my index finger and my middle finger, wrap my thumb underneath it, and wrap the rest of my hands around. Okay? Again, from reverse grip, same exact thing. My index finger comes over the side of my thumb. Okay, my thumb dips under, and my fingers wrap around. Now, for the sake of the video, I'm keeping it linear, but remember, keep the base of your hand or your palm underneath the knife. Okay, it should spin on like an X or an X-axis as opposed to a Y-axis. You'll see a lot of Filipino and Kali practitioners when they change the grip. They like to do grip changes like this, where they pinch the knife between their middle finger and their thumb and kind of rock it down. That's fine, but at one point, the knife is basically just suspended by your thumb and your middle finger, and if your hands are wet, there's a lot more room for error. Okay? And also you have to grab very low on the knife as to allow room to rock through the space between the tips of your fingers and the palm of your hand. Again, that's why I like this method right here. It's very fast, and it's the exact same way for changing from saber grip to reverse grip. The only other methods are like popping the knife. I don't really care for that a whole lot because the edge orientation, depending on your knife, is kind of random. Like if I come in and I toss it, my blade might be pointing the wrong way or something of that nature. Okay, now on to twirling. Twirling is a lot more difficult, and again, you're going to want to start out with something that's at least 12 inches long. And you've got to be careful because as a beginner, a lot of times your momentum or the knife's spin will be slower, and you'll actually have your fingers come up onto the blade. So that's a no-no when you want to train with like a training knife. Okay, it's kind of similar to changing your grip. What I'm going to do is, again, I'm pinching the knife between my thumb and my index finger. I'm going to kick my 3 fingers up underneath the knife like this. Alright, I'm going to rock them down. I'm going to catch the knife between my middle finger, my ring finger, and my index finger. Okay? I'm going to push it with my ring finger so it acts as a fulcrum. Okay? And that momentum is going to carry the knife over. I'm going to assist it with the index finger. Then my middle finger is going to turn into the fulcrum. Rocking it. And finally, my index finger is going to start out or end up as the fulcrum. And the knife's going to rock down, and I'm going to catch it with the rest of my fingers. As I'm doing this, you'll notice that a lot of times my hand will rock upwards. That helps with momentum. Okay, it's very hard to do this in slow motion because they don't have that momentum. Alright, but again, index finger, thumb, 3 fingers kick, middle finger fulcrum, rock it, pinch it, ring finger fulcrum. Alright, and I'm going to catch it with my index finger, rock it back over so it's the fulcrum, and then let it drop, catch it with the rest of my fingers. That simple. As you get better at it, you can try it horizontally. You might even find it easier to learn this way. It's a little bit more dangerous because your whole hand is underneath the knife, which when you're showing off to people, it helps out a little bit because in case you do drop it, you have your whole hand underneath the knife, and at least you're not letting the knife hit the ground. Okay. You'll also notice that when I'm doing horizontally, that I'm also moving left to right, so I can help maintain that momentum. That's how I twirl a knife. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.